Is it recording? No?
This is not part of the...
What's up, Eric?
What's going on, buddy?
Passing it around. Welcome back to the cooking show. This is going to be Demisode episode 3. We're going to be here having a 4th of July celebration with all the studio members and a few of our friends. So I'd like to take you along. Stay tuned. Tonight, some of our menu is going to be chicken wings. So I'm processing chicken wings so that I can deep fry them in the deep fryer. You can catch a little bit of that here in the frame. I got some thin cut potatoes to make some french fries, homemade french fries. We're gonna have some steak tips, watermelon, taco salad, and a whole bunch of shenanigans. It's kind of funny, I bought this house 4 months ago and I'm still kind of rolling. Like, this is the biggest bowl I own right now. Well, I got some regular bowls, but they're all in dispose at the moment. Working on it. Anywho, so yeah, this is one of my favorite things to make with the deep fryers, deep fried chicken wings. We lightly batter them in just a mixture of flour and my secret ingredient, which is a secret. Now, I'll tell you, I'll show you. I use Goya adobo with cumin, and the cumin really just pops on chicken wings. Takes it to a whole nother level. A little tip here, I got these little wingettes, the tips that aren't really edible. They make awesome dog treats. Believe it or not, people are like, oh, you give your dog raw chicken? It's like, yeah, he's a dog. Dogs don't get salmonella. They can eat raw meat. Whereas us, it's a little risky, especially chicken. You'll definitely get sick. Cobes, Kobe! There he is. I don't know if you guys can catch him in the front. Come here. Oh, this is the best dog in the world. He knows I have a treat for him. You want it? No, not while I'm holding you. Here, you want another one? Okay, pull it up. Good boy. Give him a little incentive. I got. Cutting open a new package. I'll show you how to rightly divide a chicken wing. Get this thing open. So, you're gonna take one of these chicken wing. Nice, I'll get it nice and close. See, it's divided into 3 parts. You have the little wingette, which I have those set aside. I've been putting them in a plastic bag so I can freeze them to have, practically free dog treats. What you do is you find it. Usually you can kind of pull it back a little bit. You don't have to break it, but you find the joint between the 2 bones. It's as easy as that. Sharp knife works, or a knife you really don't care about that has enough of an edge to just like not afraid to hit bone and break some things. Now you have the 2. You have the wingette and the drumstick. You find the separation. This one's actually really easy. Slice down in between the middle, and it'll just tell you what it wants. Sometimes you might have to give it a little pop, but most of the time they just come right out. So I'll cut up a few of these so you can watch. Here's your Alright, so what we're gonna do here, see, everything's clean. We're gonna have one station flour, and usually I mix a thing of flour here. So I got a station of flour. I'm gonna have to refill this. The secret sauce right here. Be liberal with it. That's the only time to be liberal. That's what you see his name. Gently mix. We'll get these chicken wings. We'll do it 1 bag at a time. Here. Probably gonna chicken wings I cut up earlier. Just do. Take a chicken wing. Dip. Put in. Roll. What's up, Bench? Wanna come get in on this chicken wing action? So, just do is you go into your milk bath. Got Benji. What's up, Benji?
Oh, hello.
So
There you go.
It's being put in the flour.
now it got very awkward. But we're gonna fill up the right amount of these things, and then we're gonna pop them in the fryer, and we'll be right back with you. So we're frying the wings now. They're almost done. Probably like 6 minutes in. But I mean, look at these beauties. Once they're golden brown. Almost there.
And it's got side handles, so when it's still cooking, you can just pick it up and move with it without burning yourself.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea. Just carry scalding oil by the side handle.
Yeah. I don't see the problem.
It's very preventive. It's a good idea.
They interview celebrities and they like do increasingly hotter chicken wings. And like, Weird Al was on for one episode, and dude, we were getting so furious. Like I don't even know why he showed up to show. He's like,
That would be me. Wait. Right? That
he
would
just
be
takes
me.
a little bite.
He was judging the Jonas Brothers
Do
because
that
of
again,
that.
Tyler.
You're what?
Oh yeah. You just like scrape his teeth across the top.
Yeah. I love the Jonas Brothers, so
Listen,
he was judging me heavily.
They were
Like the old ones or the new ones?
the old ones are the yes.
They are the same.
So do you listen
Except
to
married.
DNCE? Boom, chicka, boom, boom,
What?
boom, boom, boom. That's one Jonas brother.
They're all married. All of them.
I think
Yeah.
it's all in front. They're very effeminate.
Dude.
Would be.
Dude.
That's interesting.
So welcome back. Had a little bit of a battery malfunction, but we're gonna get into something different, I guess. I got these steak tips here that we're gonna be eating, and when you get the package of steak tips, you'll pull them out, and you'll get things like this fat layer and something called silver skin. To have a better, I guess, steak eating pleasure. I mean, fat is good. Fat means flavor, but not all this fat. So usually you can pull it off with your hands. Or if not, like if there's silver skin, you'll know what silver skin is when you do see it. It looks like skin, but it's silver. I mean, if that's any indication. Most of the time, you can pull most of it off with your hands. If not, you're gonna have to try to fillet it as thin as possible. I learned these tricks when I was learning how to butcher deer. And what you do is you'll grab it. I mean, I can't really get that close, but you'll grab it by the skin. You'll pinch it real tight and pull it up. If you can get a flap, that's great. Then you pull the flap tight. I mean, most of the time you can get it with your hands, but if not, then just a little cut and pull, and you can clean up your tips real nice. It should be pretty good. I'm not gonna go crazy. I have here a mixture of soy, garlic, a little bit of some Portuguese peppers, just the juice out of the Portuguese peppers, and olive oil. And that's what our marinade is. Oh, and a little bit of red wine vinegar. So we'll just toss these in there. As we pull them out, I'll look like see that that has a little bit of fat on it. I'll just see if I can minimalize these fat cuts and all these little pieces of fat. Just pull them off. It's nice. Actually, I got these from. I don't know if we can say it, so maybe add a post, I'll edit it out. But I got these from BJ's, and BJ's has a wonderful selection of meats. Actually, they got some of the best meat around if you don't end up going to like a little local butcher. I mean, look at pieces like this. Like this is a lot of fat, but that's all flavor. That marbling that's in there that'll allow it to be tender. We'll kind of just pull whatever we can off the top, just so it's not super fatty. But leaving some of that in there is fine. If you see anything shiny that looks like skin, they call it silver skin, you want to pull that off right away, because that's what really makes steak tough, more so than the fat. Fat will render, especially when you cook at a nice slow temperature. Oh yeah, I get all bugged out about touching things after I touch chicken. I prefer not to cook chicken for that reason, just because salmonella freaks me out. But chicken wings are too good. Still got the fryer later nice and hot. I did a par cook on all those potatoes, so that was good. I'm actually gonna cut some of these tips up in half because they're really big. All that marble. Yeah, it always pays when you get meat home from the butcher to always go through it and process it up. And if you can get a big piece of meat and you know how to process it correctly, you'll save a boatload of money. And your food will just overall, those little steps really make all the difference. And I guess that's the premise of setting out and doing this cooking show. It's like just those little things that take your food and take it to the next level, put it over the top. Like I said, I'm not a professional, I didn't go to school or anything, but I mean, Food Network does teach you a lot. Watch cooking shows, watch people cook, get with some old people. Sit down with people who have recipes and traditions that have been passed down for years and years and years. That, I mean, there are different cultures and walks of people where all they did was sit around, especially like the women, sit around and cook all day. So you get to be real good when you do it 1,000 times. I mean, that's one thing that really sustains me when it comes to cooking. Sometimes meals don't come out exactly as you want them to, but it comes to practice. Not every hit's a bango. That was out of our show notes in the Life podcast. Actually, I mentioned that this morning, episode 23. So these are all the same day. All right, so I got the charcoal grill going. I didn't show me do that, but they're screaming. Gonna get these things on here. I wish I had a better system for this, but take them and slap them on. The grate's not super hot because I just threw the grate on top, but the coals are definitely hot as nobody's business. I messed up the top of the little grill. That's how hot it got. Yeah, you see that? Anyways, we'll get it done. One key that I really like to find when it comes to red meat, have a meat thermometer. If you like medium rare, if you like medium, meat thermometer is the way to go. Instant read. They're going to be very good. What do the people want to do if they watch the cooking show?
What do people do if they want to watch the cooking show?
You're gonna go to the studio's YouTube page and go under our playlist for the cooking show. And we got demo episode 1, 2, and this is going to be demo 3.
There you know. What did you say?
So I need a utensil. This is very, very unprofessional, but I'm gonna roll.
That's a utensil. I like it.
Roll these over. I mean, look at the beauty of that.
Ducks are here.
Yep, the ducks are here. So that means that the chicken wings are taprons. So we'll flip these bad boys.
That looks so good.
Over. They're gonna be cooked a little bit more than I wish by ambient heat,
Right.
but I'm sure they're gonna be very good.
No, exactly.
So this is
Caliente.
caliente. Wow, we did a number on batch number 1. Huh? There you go.
Wrecked.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit I'm gonna let this reheat. I'm gonna hit a batch of fries. This looks like trash, but
It's not.
actually another cooking show tip. There's a lot of tips in this cooking show. Use a paper bag for your fries, and you cook them twice. You fry them twice so they get extra crispy.
Why do you use a paper bag?
So it takes all the excess oil away from it.
Oh, good
So
thinking.
this is like a natural thing to pull it away.
Oh, that's good tips.
All right, so when cutting potatoes, you bring your fingers like here, put the knife against it. This is a Gordon Ramsay lesson. You put your knife here with your fingers, you cut straight down, you let the weight of the blade do it. If my knife was sharper, that would look better. Then you scoot your fingers back just a little bit and use that as your sizing guide for whatever you're cutting. If you have something smaller, or if you're chopping something that you can go faster, that's your guide to be able to cut fast, is if you keep the blade against your fingers like this, but there's no way to actually cut down on them, and use that to go across and chop really well. But by the amount you cook them, you'll end up burning them if you want them like crispy.
Yeah.
But when you flash them again in the super hot oil, it will create that crust that really takes them to the next level.
Nice.
So just gonna let this heat up a little bit until the light comes back on, and then we're gonna hit a whole basket.
By eye guy.
By eye guy. I spy with my little eye guy.
Make sure know if it's cooking correctly. You know, watch the temperature. My dado is here.
Any good, Scotty? Hardly.
So now that these are done, you shake them off real good so they don't have any extra oil. I wish I had a bacon rack, but I don't. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Improvised bacon rack right here. Slap them right on the top of the grill. And it stinks, I'll have to walk over there. Good thing we're doing this outside, huh? Perfectly cooked. Now you gotta let the fry later. When you use a fry later, you have to let it get back up to temperature. It should take a few minutes or so because they're made to be doing that. But if you're deep frying in any kind of cast iron skillet, it takes a lot longer to regulate the temperature and to know. So like once you start cooking things, you have to take a little bit of a break so that it can get back up, or else you'll get really greasy and undercooked food. It's not bad. All right, so this was a strategic mom, dad, I'm so sorry. This was a strategic Christmas gift one year. I bought it for my parents. Like, hey, you'll love it. Yeah, I know you're gonna use it. I think they used it once. Yeah. Like one of those, like, oh yeah, this is cool. I'm never, all right, too much work to clean. I'm not gonna use it again. Yeah, it's cool. I knew the minute I could scoop it up, I was like, hey, I'm seeing that I'm moving out. Like, what are you doing with that deep fryer? What about that jerky makeup? What about all those other things you didn't use? Strategic gifts. Buy them. Oh, look at that. Just about. That was cool.
So this is the final portion of the
The final bow. I
episode.
got a full amount of these, and got some fries finishing, and I guess that should be it for now. And we'll see you back on the next episode. Thank you.